The Russian army suddenly received a terrible mission. There seems to be a group of creatures in the forest that are moving towards them at a very high speed. The soldiers are all called in urgently and all of them assumed firing positions. The automatic armored tank was set ready for the fight. The captain scanned through the bush but couldn't receive any signal of an incoming attack. However, the soldiers next to him believed that there was something. Because the alarm at the military base will not suddenly ring, they could only wait in anticipation. Finally, the command center at the headquarters suddenly picked up a signal of an incoming attack 3 kilometers away. However, these creatures were more than the size of a normal human. Their movement is accompanied by super strong electromagnetic waves. Suddenly, the light in the base suddenly went off. Everywhere goes dark and the only light source left was the soldier's flashlight and the red dots. The canine dog quickly rushed to check, but after entering the bush, it went silent. The tension of the environment has risen. The captain begins to shoot flares in the direction of the attack. At this time, the creatures were only 500 meters away from them. How fast could they have been moving? The captain once again shot another flare into the forest and boom, they are only 300 meters away. 150 meters, and suddenly, boom. The battle lasted the whole night. The next day, a soldier woke up and found that he was crushed by a giant beast. He breathes heavily and soon, one of his teammates saw that he was still alive. They used the hang glider to pull the beast off him. However, when the hang glider was lifted, he saw that it was a huge bear. The soldiers in the base were seriously injured and the whole base was in a state of emergency. Looking at the dead bodies of the bear at the entrance, it is obvious that it was a terrible fight that happened the previous night. The countless number of bears that suddenly attacked the military base is not an ordinary phenomenon, but what on earth is going on here? Welcome back to Film Flash. Today I'll be explaining a science fiction movie titled Th3 Bl4ck0ut. Spoilers and a lot of actions ahead. Watch out and take care. If this is your first time on this channel, please do well to support us by liking and subscribing to the channel, it means a lot to us. Following the attack on the military base, the Alpha team immediately sets out and went into the city to investigate what was happening. However, when they arrived and entered the city, it was a horrific scene. Inside the supermarket, there were a lot of dead bodies on ground. There was no evidence of violence or blood on their bodies. It's as though they just went lifeless suddenly. The reporter was so scared and was eager to leave the scene. However, the next second, they heard one of their teammates screaming upstairs. He seems to be under attack by someone. When the team heard it, they immediately went to support him. But to their surprise, the attacker escaped jumping from the 5th floor without feeling any pain and run away. Well, that's massive. The team immediately opened fire on him. However, the man was still running unaffected as if nothing was happening. It's either the soldiers are missing their targets, or bullets just doesn't have effect on him. Just when everyone was very confused, a group of people with guns suddenly began to approach. They went crazy towards the Alpha team and the both sides started exchanging fire. But there were too many of them trooping from every corner of the city. Soon, many of them ran out of ammunition and started receiving heavy fire. They had to urgently seek help from the headquarters. The female reporter shot flares into the sky to signal the headquarters. However, the next event was even more shocking. A large number of missiles was headed towards the headquarters. The anti-missile system was immediately activated as well to repel the attack, but there were a lot of missiles to take down. In the end, the military base was bombed and the explosion flat and the whole building.
If you have come this far, I know you definitely want to find the answer to what has been happening. But before we proceed, these videos take us a lot of efforts and the only way you can encourage and support us is by liking and, more importantly, subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your support. Now back to the video.
To solve this mystery, a strange man appears on the rooftop in front of a wounded soldier. When he removed his cover, it turned out he has a strangely fluted nose and no mouth. He seems to be a demon or an alien. When the chief commander saw this, she immediately called for backup and the soldiers gathered swiftly, pointing their guns at the alien. The alien did not show any form of pressure. He just closed his eyes and immediately, the soldiers turned and pointed their guns at their commander. She instantly became confused. When she turned back, she was surprised to see an image of herself appearing in front of her, and now she's appearing as the alien. The alien, now assuming her form, walks towards her. He made her realize he has the power to alter human psychic ability, and now he controls the soldiers' brains. However, he calms her down and starts by clarifying the chain of events leading to the current crisis. He explains that they are the ones who created humans thousands of years ago as a bioweapon to eliminate the original inhabitants of Earth. But humans later developed and became independent. But now, his race is coming to invade Earth because the star in their planet is dying, and they need a new habitable planet. Earth's sun makes it the perfect place to come, so they started the invasion. Their first wave of attack disabled all electronic devices. The second wave triggered lethal toxins in human body, leading to their death without injuries. Those who managed to survive the attack were turned into mind-controlled drones controlled by alien signals. Their only goal will be to destroy whatever living thing is remaining on Earth. He said the only reason why they survived and are normal is because the moon shielding their part of the Earth from the radiation during the strike. This explains why the bears attacked their base and why the people were attacking them. He then confirms to them that the invasion was led by his estranged brother, Ra. He sympathizes with them and told them the only way to stop his brother is to locate and kill him because he is on Earth already, waiting for their ship to land. Only the wounded soldier can sense the location of Ra, so he places his hand on his head. The soldier begins to tremble terribly, and after some time, he was able to locate Ra on top of a skyscraper. He drew the tower on a paper and immediately the alien saw it. He recognizes the place. He led them to the tower and of course, they met Ra there. One of the soldiers immediately rushed to attack him. Ra catches him and tossed him like a piece of cake, making him almost falling off the tower. But honestly, why would you even attack an alien like that? Ra held his fist and it immediately changed to a weapon. The two brothers entered a fierce fight, and in the process, Ra gets distracted and his brother used the opportunity to pull out a device inside him. This sets him on fire like Christmas fireworks and eventually he dies. The alien closes his eyes and immediately, he controlled all the mindless human drones. All of them begins to fall, and just like that, they all cease to exist. Now it seems as though the war has ended, but unfortunately, it turns out the alien just used the humans to help him find his brother and kill him. Now he replaces him as the new ruler of Earth. Upon realizing this, one of them picks up a knife and tries to stab him. But the alien has used his cloning powers again, so he stabbed the commander instead. The guy tries to stab him the second time, but he strangles him this time around. A soldier tries to shoot him in the head, but bullets don't work on him either. He made everyone look like his father, and in the moment of confusion, the stabbing guy picked up his original signal and pushed him off the tower, which kills the two of them. Just when it looked like everything was over, a magnanimous spaceship landed on Earth, as the alien said. The buildings couldn't stand the weight, hence it crushed them all to the ground. When it finally landed, it automatically opens as if it has been expecting Ra. The soldiers and the reporters entered the ship, and what they met inside was a shock to them. It contained millions of alien pods. The soldier pressed a button on the device they took from the alien and it activates all of them. Realizing the green fluid is like their oxygen supply, they started cutting off the pipes and drain them of oxygen before they all wake up. But as they continued, the female reporter noticed something strange in one of the pods. She stopped the soldier from shooting them and asked him to wait. It was baby aliens coming out of the pods. Well, not so much of babies, but little children. They all gathered in front of them looking all innocent. The soldier dropped his gun. He couldn't summon the courage to kill these cute little aliens. Well, that's where the movie ends. Do you think this is a good way to end the film, or you think there will be a concluding part? Let us know in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share, and importantly, subscribe to the channel for more videos. Click the notification button so that you'll be notified when a new video drops. Till next time, bye.